not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these?
Tis a pixel.
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry,
Hey Upix.
you'll see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Okay, go save some chocobos.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Yeah.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Dits.
Wow, I just like jet propelled off a rock. That was nice.
Hey, lyrical, virtual yub.
What is that?
A white feather.
Oh no.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of
What
brave
did you just
birds,
do?
looks like they went that way.
Miss Thing over here playing Plaguing.
In my game I just got notice that France banishes employment.
These
Oh,
chocobos
now.
aren't going down without a fight.
Seriously? Wow.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Huh?
Dun, dun.
And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you. Too slow.
Over here! Get him!
that hurt. Come here.
Now, I just got researchers show that teenagers go outside sometimes.
Oh my gosh, no, not that.
This one.
Ooh, that
Nice try.
bitch. Angry boy strikes again.
Get him. Over here. Slow.
Oh my god. That's a very big stick.
Farewell.
You're just having fun killing people, aren't you? I made the
Charity
mistake.
warns against attaching balloons to pets. Oh
What?
gods, where do they get these?
I don't know. That's pretty sad. I did attach a balloon to a cat once when I was a kid, though. Didn't
You're
do
safe
anything.
now. White Hart, I presume.
I like how it does a little wiggle dance.
Do you know her, boy?
So do you.
That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would.
Yay.
And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a
call the
princely
butts again?
sum.
Not yet.
Oh.
You born
I'm
in
still
Lord,
infecting the
Seth?
world.
Well, I,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Still haven't infected Greenland though.
what is it, girl?
She wants her
Might need
master
to
back,
up
I
my
reckon.
cold resistance again.
Interesting.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come and...
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Okay.
There we go. Now I'm starting to get it.
That's a cool little saddle.
Mm-hmm. You've gotten about as far as I have, and I haven't gone any further really.
Cool.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Totally.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
We got our birdie back. All right. Let's try this. Nice. Is it not just faster to run?
What's Hagrid's bird creature's name in Harry Potter? Those animals you riding their heads look like the head of that animal.
I don't know. I mean, I should, but I don't know if Hagrid had a bird. He had a dragon and a spider. Dumbledore had a phoenix. Right, you're talking about griffins, right?
He's talking about hippogriff.
Oh, the hippogriffs, yeah. Yeah, they kind of look like that. To some degree, at least.
That thing he
Hagrid
lets
had
Harry
a
Potter
hippogriff.
fly with.
Hippogriffs are cool.
A hippogriff.
I was in The Prisoner of Azkaban. I haven't watched or read those in forever.
Where's Gav?
And it won't let me go any further than
Why not?
that. No.
Not nice.
Your mic is a tinsy bit on soft side.
Yeah, it's over here sitting next to me.
Finish with that log so we
I'm
can...
talking about the mic.
Oh.
Well, did you find me some
Yeah, so
wax?
just talk some.
Fine is
Stinky
one way
wax.
of putting it.
Talk higher. Just talk louder.
Yes, Mother.
I'm just saying. Trying to help
Yeesh.
you.
How's your plague
Ugh.
going?
Reeks like a
Killed
chugger.
about over 500
Same as me
million
old
people.
man.
Did you already
He was
evolve
a
it?
ferryman himself back
Oh,
before
jeez.
the blight came.
They've only gotten the 14% of 15% of the cure.
Hmm,
And I'm at over 1 billion.
that's cool, I guess. Alright. Had to go give him his wax, and now we get to go back upstairs. And find Gavin. Is his whole name Gavin, though, or is it just Gav?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Bye,
I
Jill.
hear there's trouble.
Alright, here's Gav.
But none of the curse breakers have returned.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel.
Yes.
Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
Mm-hmm.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Uh-huh.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Ortha.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Yay!
It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals.
So they literally cut his tattoo thing off
Four
or
Mother
whatever his
Crystals remain in
brand.
Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath
It's kind
near
of like a
Ironhome.
laser thing.
That's weird.
Drake's
You look
Fang
at 'em,
in
all
Dhalmekia.
look
Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
That is true.
There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Wow. Gav, you just have the
My
brain
uncle's
cells.
name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Nice.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh, look at the little dude. He's just bobbing around, being happy.
Kupo, Kupo.
Yes.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Boy, alright. What do I have for a quest here? Don't see anything. Oh, it's over here.
there's trouble.
You think it's alright to touch him?
I do not know how to get out of there. That's pretty sad. Whee. Now I do. Nice. You won.
Now, Martel. See, I am,
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know,
Well, after destroying and killing the world 3 times now, I think it's time to crochet. Lol.
Yeah.
I have blankets to work on.
I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Okay, fine.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Deliver apples, and I got a journey to Hawkscry Cliff. Okay. Fun, fun, fun.
You okay?
Yeah. What is that?
That's where you're supposed to be going for the cliffs.
Cool. I didn't know it was in the same city thing or whatever. Yeah. I think that's my study though, so that has to be outside. Why is this place confusing?
Because it is. No.
That room's as ragged as
Hello.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
One apple for both of them?
Yeah, I know, that's like a
Martel.
jip right there.
Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
I mean,
Aye,
that's
and
a
brave
smart
as a
route.
bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Ow.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
Alrighty.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Okay, one apple from one guy I can see, but one apple for
For
two
two people? Yeah. That's a little weird.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since.
Oh, maybe it's one basket.
Old Sid was the only one who
Maybe.
could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that any...
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you?
Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they?
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste.
You okay?
Uh-huh.
Clyde, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Yay. Everybody wants
so
the
much as a
apples.
thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks,
What?
Sid.
I'm just going
You
to
can
pour
leave the
some chips
basket
here
with
so I
me.
can not
I'll see
crinkle
that the others
back.
get their share.
Okay.
Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That works.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Don't stick back your water, sir.
Joy. Okay.
I hear there's trouble.
You think it's alright to touch him?
Aww.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Chocobo, chocobo, why can't you fly? What good are your wings if you can't reach the sky? Flap harder, says Bluebird, flap harder, says Crow. Flap harder or into the oven you go!
That's a horrible little song.
Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
Aww.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
Yay.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Ta-da! What? We should stop.
It's not the...
It is in here.
I was dreaming of a pixelated pixel, then woke up and found one red heart.
Yep. What is up, Plaz?
Hi, Plaz.
She's in your dreams, huh?
That's scary.
Hey, Dits and lyrical red heart.
Last time I was in somebody's dreams, I was helping her raise a baby bird. Oh, wow. No, it was Margie's dreams. We were at her sister's wedding, and we were supposed to be focusing on her sister, and her and I were trying to feed a baby bird instead, so...
Hey, Plaz.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That is pretty funny. Alright, so there's really nothing to do here. I need to go on... Move locations to the new place. Whee!
I just like making people laugh.
It works, so...
Why not?
Exactly.
If that's, you know, if you can bring a smile to someone's face,
Do you think
why
it was
not?
wise to leave,
Cool
Gav?
with that.
He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
The puppers.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Well, this is true.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Wow.
I wonder if
How
you're
far do
going
you think
into
your
a
mother's reach extends?
where she has to control Shiva.
Will we find the
Maybe.
same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
I haven't seen her control
than likely.
Shiva much since that
Which is why we
initiating
should
fight
hurry.
where we found her, so...
There are still many settlements between here and Port
That's the
Isolde.
only time I've seen her.
We visit as many as we can.
Yeah.
And hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. This one. Get him! Over here!
Yeah. Okay.
That I do miss though.
Yeah, I kind of do miss it too. I just like making Clive skip, which is sad. So what you up to, Plaz?
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Oh no.
Jill, look.
I'm still wishing I could find FF online somewhere. I want to check it out and I hear it's a fantastic game.
Of the stain which befalls her,
Is that in your way?
that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Oh, I forgot to mention Lyrical was involved in the dream also. Thumbs up.
Uh-oh, you were in it too.
All right, I heard you the first time.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been
Not
attacks on the
trouble.
garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
Alright.
What's FF Lyrical?
I'm in the right place. Where's this thing?
We're going hunting for outlaws.
Poppers!
How'd you like that, boy?
There we go.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
Probably.
But we need to find out.
You mean FS Farming Simulator face with tears of joy?
Yep, that's totally it. Right there.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you.
I still need to try that game out. Maybe that's something I can install later on.
You could probably do that.
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone.
My monkey.
Some might call it submission.
No, not the monkey.
If it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
I
This
love how his
village
eyes are kinda
will
like
not
this.
become another East Pool.
Then we shall be
Like
on
they
our way.
weren't put on perfectly even.
Well, that's good, I guess.
These people live with a knife to their throats.
Still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well,
Perhaps.
What?
My shoulder. It's like grinding like this. Every time I moved it was grinding.
Alrighty. didn't think that led anywhere. This does. Don't know if I can go across that now. Oh no, there's Chocobo here. Ta-da. Don't like killing the Chocobo.
This one. More of my mother's men.
What? You have to end the stream if you don't quit. Yep, I'm going the right way.
This one. Get him. Over here.
Wow.
You're further than I am.
Cool.
Blood, Clive.
Ugh.
And
a
still
lot of
wet.
blood.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
Yeah, we did not.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
You guys don't get to quote.
I'll show you a true Brazaria. Get him! Get him! Over here! Get him! This one.
Oh, that's Jill. I was about to say, what's going on? What? I am.
tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
You gotta go get the shiny thing first, Jill.
Find something, boy.
Yes. What?
Death.
Found her.
What?
Dang. I remember him.
Oh.
Why did you put it upside down?
I didn't. How did it open?
This was my mother's doing.
I didn't. It was
Why?
closed.
Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her.
You okay?
Sure.
But this...
Oh, Clive.
Their mom is a
I
douche.
will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
I was involved in the dream.
Yep, you were in dreams.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be
That's
in
just
Port Isolde.
disturbing.
Oh, come on. There we go. This is going to be a big blanket load.
We're approaching Newick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
So where are we supposed to go? Whoa, the Spidey.
Get him! You're finished! Ambrosia won't help me here. They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Guess I can't call my birdie here. That kind of sucks. Now, see?
Oh, that sucks.
No chocobos allowed. Oh, now I can.
I think maybe you were in a...
Almost like in town when you can't
Yeah.
mount up and shit like that. This is all she does, though. She doesn't run.
Yes, she does.
How?
Look at your instructions.
Fly, Ambrosia.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Oh, great. I was about to say, it's gonna get to a place where I can't ride her. I knew it.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, get enough
Fuck off.
Hang it, chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth?
She's gonna get in trouble.
Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Huh. Okay.
The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Alrighty.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Faster!
Why is Chocobo so fun to ride around? Even if I'm just going 10 feet away.
Because they
are. Alright.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Nope.
You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Not abandoned then.
What's wrong, babe?
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I mean, like how you pledged me about 32,000 left? Yeah, I just looked up. That was great. Whee! Splat. Did you see how gracefully he just floated away?
Yep.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
Nice.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Oh.
What?
I was getting tangled.
Uncool.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm.
True.
She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for
she
Buick
had another
Bridge.
Kid.
Then
Okay.
so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Alrighty.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Yay. We found some people to be on our side.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
The Archduke's son.
In the flesh.
Nothing to look at here. Pet the puppers. Okay.
Now that's petty.
Tell us then, Sir Wade.
Yes.
What they do in
What is your
freaking
plan?
Baldur's Gate?
Nothing fancy.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you
out
see,
today. My
they prefer
eyes
to
are
fight in
burning and
small
everything.
units,
It sucks.
which we can use to our advantage.
Ugh.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Interesting. Okay.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Ooh, beach.
Look at me sideways.
There's shiny stuff on the beach and crabs. Nothing else to get, nothing else to kill. That's good.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. from the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
Fine.
Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. This one. This one.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Oh, great.
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Like it, sir.
Nice try. This one.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
I really hope we get to see Joe Shiva more, because I feel like we've seen a butt ton of Ifrit. We even saw more of Ramu than hers.
And Garuda.
Yeah, and she has one of the coolest of them, honestly.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Don't worry, we'll kill you fast enough, it's fine.
This one.
Away. Do that. That's wasted.
Over here.
Salty little cracker.
So wait!
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
Hello Pixel smiling face with open hands. Hello everyone smiling face with
Hello,
sunglasses.
how are you doing,
Lyrical
hon?
smiling face with open hands. Did smiling face with sunglasses. Hot beverage.
Lots of smiley faces and open hands and beverages. What's up, Joe? Almost dead. Yay!
Save 0.
There we go. I have leveled up. Yay!
I don't see any more.
Well, that's good.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move
Probably
swiftly
not.
to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation
How
we
many
once
rows
knew
in
is
that thing
gone
do
for
you
good.
have?
Her
I'm
fields
on my
rot,
4th,
her people starve.
and
We
just for the
battled to
blanket
preserve the
itself,
flame
not
that was,
including
but
the
for
hood.
every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
Can you stop?
Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
2 zillion.
Alright, for the
So
hood
wait,
itself, I mean, for the blanket itself, there's
Think we should fall back to
105,
Port Isolde before the garrison sends
and then
reinforcements?
there's
A
few
sound
more
strategy,
for
my
the
lord.
Hood. Oh god, I forgot about making the antenna.
Can pick up radio signals in my head
Yeah.
while I sleep. So how is everybody today?
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's
already know how to
involvement
make
in our movement,
spanakopita.
Yeah, I
they'd
know.
seize his estate and send him to the gallows,
Yeah, there's
where
lots
he would
of
be of
different
no
ways
use
to
to
make it,
anyone.
ironically.
And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord.
Pretty much what I do,
knowing
though.
that one wrong move might prove his downfall.
Alright.
It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be
I'm
surprised if
sure.
he refuses you an audience. Especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
Huh,
I might
that's gonna
have
be
something
fun.
which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Is there anywhere to get Funline?
Is there anywhere to get what?
Good morning,
Final
Pix.
Fantasy
I
Online.
see you're playing Hair Gel Simulator 16 again, slightly smiling face.
Yes, I am.
Hello, RP.
What's up, RP?
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Don't knock it. I have to have fabulous
Hi,
hair no
Miracle.
matter how many people I kill.
If there is ever anything you need.
I know.
You
Go
mean
on now, my
Final
lord.
Fantasy
Hello, Rod,
15
smiling
online?
face with
Final
sunglasses.
Fantasy Online.
Hot beverage.
Steam.
Hey Zero.
That's where I got it.
Is it crossplay?
You mean like computer to console?
Yeah.
I don't know. You could Google it and find out.
It
How
does have
accommodating.
crossplay
Nice.
functionality.
Do
No,
you
wait,
really
that's
think
Final
they believe
Fantasy
we are who we say we are?
15. It doesn't
Not a
say
chance.
anything about online.
You know 15 is online, right?
No, it's not.
Oh wait, was that the one with the car in it?
Yeah.
Didn't just look up online.
Right, I guess. My
I
uncle
did.
believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us
I
up
can never
himself.
find anything for it.
Don't worry about it right now, then. Hello, fancy dressed man.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Oh, poor you.
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Alright, cranky man. Clive, I hate to tell you this, but you don't have a sword.
Me as well.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
I'm not sure I want to know what he's doing.
Thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Has to be something they did when they was a kid. Because that was weird.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Madu in the twins.
He does look a lot like his dad did.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
That's a cool chair. Again.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Their uncle's pretty cool now. He doesn't want to chop us up.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low.
My gosh, today needs to
Something's
stop being
changed.
sleepy and
Like
rainy.
what? I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone. The monster
No,
sits in her
shush, I don't want to
place.
hear about rain.
A monster.
Okay, so I think...
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more.
God, he does look like his dog.
That's what I was saying. He
Perhaps
looks
it
like
would be
his dad.
otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
Oh, wow.
I don't want it on Steam. I want it on PlayStation.
All right, if it's a ship you require,
Yeah,
a
that's the
ship
one you're
you
looking
shall
for.
have.
Which one is it?
I've a galley in port, but recently relieved
Okay,
of
so
her
that's the
cargo.
same thing.
She can be outfitted
Yeah.
for the
I'll have to
voyage
look
in a
on
matter of weeks.
The PlayStation when
So
you're
you
done
believe
to
us
see if
then?
I can't find it.
About everything.
Because I'd really like to play.
Believe you? Ha! Only a
I
fool
have it
would
on
believe
Steam,
even
so.
half of the things you claim.
I'm guessing it's...
But until
I don't know.
tonight, only a fool would have believed
I
my
hope it's
nephew
Crossway.
still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Oh, are you serious?
Is that true?
I am serious.
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Yeah, he does look like their dad, though. If their dad was still alive, he'd probably... Weren't they twins, though?
The one thing I cannot
These two.
believe,
I have no
though, is
idea.
all this about
Huh?
you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
Why then?
I love the cow. You've always been a terrible liar, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes.
This will be fun.
I like his uncle. Uh-oh. Trouble's brewing. I can tell.
Well, yeah, you're here.
Over there.
There's more trouble.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Alrighty. Gotta go back to the hideaway.
Do that.
Yes.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess. I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old Tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Need water.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Alrighty. Now we got cooking quest. Huh. Why not?
I could have sworn we had a few more. Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
You alright, Dad?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge.
Okay,
wait a bit,
cool.
Then head over when you're ready.
Clive must wonder how he gets himself into things.
Smiling face with sunglasses.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open.
Yes, Dr.
Please,
Clive
mate.
is here.
I'm worried about you.
Good and happy Tuesday, Pixel and Chad.
It's nothing really.
Hey Marty, how are you?
Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell
What
us
are
all
you
the
up
same?
to today?
That young soldier sounds very British, rolling on the floor laughing.
Probably is.
Hello, Marty, smiling face with sunglasses.
Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit.
Oh.
I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
So he saw something way better than what he makes, and now he's all upset.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could
Find
rattle
your
him.
drink, I'm guessing?
Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
This is like the weirdest quest.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ate it himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up.
What?
But it was nicely put together, that's for certain.
Yeah.
Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels.
I'm
It's all his
always a
stuff to
good
order,
girl, you
but
just
the
don't
fella who
notice it.
commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of something. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their
Hello,
hands.
Marty.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit.
High Zero, lyrical.
At least you admit it.
Sounds
Oh
like
my
going
God.
after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
Okay, it's not just the young soldier, they all talk like Brits, it's the words they use that are notably British like, in it, etc. J.
Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Use the board.
What?
Use the board.
I'm trying to see what this plus is over here.
Mm-hmm. That's the board. To hunt the griffin.
Cool.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
There's that thing I found earlier that kicked my bum.
There you go.
It's Lost Wing. Alright. I gotta go level up, but I gotta see where this is. That's Martha's Rest, where that one is.
You didn't accept it.
No, I'm looking at something.
Interesting. Maybe you have to clear out the others first?
I pretty much think you just have to go to where it is and get it. Which is what I was trying to do.
I'm sorry.
No, there's so many things here.
You're closer, that's not it. It's the East Gate.
You're right.
Oh, you could try it. That's where the other one is.
The other one's at Martha's Rest.
I thought it said Lost Wing.
No. Yeah. It's the only one that says it's the gate.
Yeah,
though.
try it.
I got me a griffin to find. This stinks. Ooh, shiny stuff. What gate did it say it was at?
East Gate.
Can't do anything.
Oh, just keep trying. Just keep going.
Beep. It was back there. Huh. Interesting.
There's no coin to be had in this miserable land. Even if they wanted to trade with us.
I know. It was hard for us down there here inside.
Nope, give me my shiny. I think I see the griffin. Unless that's something else. Well, either way I can fight it. Apparently walking by antelope pissed him off. Just me, or does that look like Griffin? No, it actually looks like something else.
I think it's one of those harpies.
Yeah. I was hoping the wings and everything it would be a griffin, but I don't think it is now. Dang
Looks
it.
like one of Garuda's harpies.
Almost, yeah. It's interesting.
This one. Get him. It's over.
I don't know. Worst comes to worst, I find a griffin off stream or next time. But I'm at least gonna go see what the main quest has in store for us. Which is back at the hideaway, I do believe. Whee!
Typical nobles.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
I mean...
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
By the way, I was so tired when I went to bed last night that I fell asleep in the middle of my prayers, cat, with tears of joy.
Oh, I've done that before.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm.
I slept
Mostly
well
when I was
though
younger
feel
and
much
still
better
did
now,
that.
smiling face with sunglasses.
State religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their back.
I'm getting too old to be staying awake for more than around 12 hours anymore, weary face.
And when the shields of the flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an
It's
opportunity.
okay, around here it's like 9
A few
p.m.
short
and
days
I'm
later.
in this
Just
mood
hits
of...
me too hard nowadays. Hot beverage.
Yep.
And plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
Yeah.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much
Alright,
else
that
to
was
do
fun.
here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Typical nobles.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past...
Getting old sucks. I want to be a kid again. Dang it. Disappointed face with tongue, face with tears of joy.
Yeah, being a kid was fun.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Wow, that was a short trip.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Wow.
Drake's Breath.
Huh.
Strong currents, sharp rocks.
What do you know about being old, boy? Winking face.
This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
Not as much as you, that's for sure. Face with tongue, face
my
with
God,
tongue.
you guys.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go. I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria.
I'm a real boy.
Though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I.
Sorry, Rob had to tease you on that one. Face with tears of joy.
This path was abandoned.
I'm going to clean the bit on that.
Look, it's Dice Nocio.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread.
I think the only thing I've
It was never
noticed,
as bad as this before. And the only way past them.
I can't eat everything I used to when I was 20.
Face with tears of joy.
My hands hurt way worse after I crochet and type for too long. And everything else is pretty cool.
This is Nako. That
Oh yeah, and
music
sleeping. I
laugh
don't know what
Doritos.
sleeping is. But I don't feel old. Just different.
ARP Hey Zero.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
I like
How
her
are you
answer. Was
tonight,
that an
Dix?
earthquake? They happen all the time. Shut up, Clive. No.
Hello again, it's Face with tongue.
Apparently I am too. Slashy happy.
Sitting sketching some ideas, sitting without power.
Oh lord. That's a minotaur. Ew, it's a frozen minotaur.
Ah dang, no power, disappointed face.
Yes, that would suck.
Get him!
No, don't look at me like that, sir.
Sleepy face, face exhaling.
That is cool.
Well done. Over here!
He hits way too hard for his own good. I am a sandwich. He needs to go down.
Get him!
While I was at Plasma this morning, I watched crime program about Rosemary Globu. I imagine she made quite a few headlines, Dits.
Probably.
Over here! Groku! Attack! Groku! This one! Get him! Over here!
I don't want to be a sandwich again. Fuzzy hamburger must go down.
RP, I watch very little to no news. I don't really know who that is.
No. Interesting.
I just looked her up. What a psycho face screaming in fear.
Now I gotta look her up. Thanks.
She was a cop in Joe who was also a killer slash thief slash insurance fraudster.
Oh wow.
A female policewoman from Saw who was a serial killer.
I have something new to read about. Yay.
She's a South African convicted serial killer, and former policewoman. He was convicted in the deaths of 6 people.
That's it?
Her live-in partner and 5 of her relatives.
Wow. That's pretty shitty of her. Reminds me of the chick who was taking everybody's SSI checks and not saying they were dead and she had killed them.
Sit on whichever editing app and start editing.
That's pretty awesome.
The fact that she was a cop is ridiculous.
Wait.
Shit. Oh look, Clive, your favorite thing. Giant open spaces with monsters in them, probably.
Daily task, and poo sometime.
You can look her up later.
I'll have to look her up, yeah.
Oh,
mommy.
It probably keeps you sane.
No.
It's turned.
No.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
No. No.
Just like old times.
Be sure to keep clear of his paw.
Believe me, I mean to.
Ah.
Grinning face with sweat zipper mouth
Has
face.
to be like what happens when I eat chili.
Get him!
Don't look at me, sir. I'm trying to get behind you. Probably my best idea either. And pop your nonsense. Hard-hitting maraca.
Honestly losing power as often as Fitz does. I'm surprised he's not in an insane asylum already. Exploding head.
Pretty sure he is. They have lots of bouncy walls there though. It sounds fun.
Dealing with that. Hot beverage.
Honestly, so bad. I hate losing it for one day when we have snowstorms. Oh, I dodged that, you crispy chicken. Hanging out with his tongue out like a sad little monster. Oh, that was too little. Go back to sleep, sir. He likes you.
Get him!
I live really unhealthy lifestyle, diet-wise, and smoking-wise. Well, I mean, okay, I'm lower class fixed income. I'm imagining just how much fridge food would be wasted every month. Face screaming in fear, face screaming in fear. And I drink just coffee and no water.
This one.
They call it paving your road to hell with tar.
He's whacking me with his tentacles. It's not Please get staggered damage again. Yeah, I know. Oh, good. Guys, help me.
I'm guessing you tend to buy mostly non-perishable foods then, yes, Ditz?
Probably.
Shelterin'.
You want some?
What is it?
Cookies.
No. Okay.
I mean, you would be wasting food in your fridge with all the power cuts. Thinking face.
Press on.
Yes.
Grimacing face.
Actually, not with the generator, you won't.
Yeah, I was about to say, generators could work. Putting it not in a fridge where it's natural cool could work, unless there is none of that. I don't know. It does not live there.
It's like a furnace in here.
Yeah, it's supposed
We're inside the volcano.
Ooh, we're in a
and
volcano
also,
lyrical.
After 2 hours,
Yay.
food won't go to waste that easily. Natural cool areas in Saw. Are there any?
I don't know.
Thinking face.
It
Like,
was.
people used to
And they're
keep
getting bigger.
meat, like, in rivers and stuff.
Something's wrong.
Cold before.
Over here!
So I have no clue.
Rotor! This one. Get him! This one. Rotor! Over here!
Scorpion. Hey RP, if you're still lurking, are you enjoying Metroid? I didn't get to catch it, but I'm gonna watch the replay of it later at some point.
That's true, we used to do that when fishing. We would put all the beers and pops in the river chained to the bank so they wouldn't float off.
It's kinda cool.
Sick 'em! Rotor! Over here! Get him!
Because the rivers keep them ice cold, face savoring food. Generators cost a bit of money. Plus we live in an
Yeah.
apartment building on 2nd floor, so that wouldn't be best. Plus
That's
I made
true.
$12 since April lost. I even have that method in Whispers of the Raven.
It's so weird what people used to do to keep things cool and what we rely on now to keep things cool, I guess I'm trying to say.
Or well, our rivers here, because the water in the rivers round here is super cold in the mountains.
Nice.
Slightly smiling face.
You know the water here, unless it's one of those summers where everything is super hot, it's pretty cool all the time. Especially where we have our waterfall.
This one. Sick 'em!
Yeah, get me out of your fire.
Baby, you might want to expect a lot of loud noise from outside. The bloke across the street looks like he's about to make it.
Oh, he's gonna fill in all
OMG,
his
have a
stuff with the
waterfall
backhoe and
exploding head.
everything.
I'm so jealous, Purple Heart.
Huh. Worst comes to worst, I save right here and stop because it's almost noon anyway, and I'm getting
We have
really
lots of
freaking
waterfalls
hungry.
here. 0.
I don't really want to stop, that's my issue. I at least wanted to see what this area had in store. Did forget to level up everything though.
Damn, you are lucky having waterfalls to see, Purple Heart.
There's a bunch
Waterfalls
around
are
here.
Purple Heart.
I'll have to send you some pictures of what's around here.
1,000 waterfalls around. It's heaven on earth. Damn, exploding head.
Oh, there is a waterfall called Hooker
My
Falls
mom
that I
in
always
WB
laugh
has
about.
one in her backyard.
I'm gonna do some more over here. I do like that ability. Okay. Are there any cheaper ones to get? No, of course not. Alright.
The closest thing to a waterfall we have is the sulfur springs where the water falls down the sulfur deposits.
Oh, that's kind of
Face
cool,
with
though.
tears of joy.
Yeah, you're right. He's gonna start doing his stuff. Crap.
Looks like they're digging.
Unless you go maybe
No, they're
to
filling it
Yellowstone
in.
NP in southern Montana. Thinking face.
I think I'm somehow backtracking, which is dumb. Bad me.
NP equals National Park. Need me
That's
to
what I
send some
figured.
pictures of some of them here?
Yeah.
Oh God, why can I not think of the name?
Which one?
Looking Glass.
Looking
and
Glass, there's
Sliding
Triple
Rock.
Falls, there's Sliding Rock, there's Hooker Falls. Lots of falls around here.
Fuck.
Triple Falls is really
Is there
cool.
no other way across?
Come on, Clive, just run across. You know you want to. Ooh, that's cool.
I mean, we might have some waterfalls up higher in the mountains, but I don't think I have ever seen any. Thinking face.
Huh. Go, run.
Come on!
Wow, you guys did good on that. Yeah.
Let's not do that again.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
No. Let's not. They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
All yours, Torgal. Stay down. Go for it.
Right, yell at the scorpion to stay down. That'll work. Yeah. Wasn't there one Final Fantasy game, or all the other ones before this, where if you fought the bomb, it would actually kill you if it blew up or something? Where we just came from? How do I get turned around so easily? I guess because here everything looks like fire.
Oh wait, we do have some waterfalls that I have seen, but they are tiny little things by the hundreds or so in Great Falls, Montana. Purple Heart, so I was.
Oh, cool. Why, are you sending them pictures or something?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
And you said Hooker Falls?
Yeah. As much as I laugh at that.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Good, I needed those. But they're giving me high potions for a reason. It's not because they love me.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Yeah, Clive, I would deduct that too, sir. You landed on me. That's not good.
Over here.
like impossible to dodge. Yep, you are.
I needed that.
What are some other ones around here?
No, right off the bat. Grandfather Mountain's a little bit away, but it is here.
It is here.
I like Grandfather Mountain. Or just type in our zip code in waterfalls and you'll see the list.
Get him!
That's better.
I'm almost dead. Maybe we should just die. So it knocks out a lot of shit.
Too slow.
Get him!
There. Nice. Oh.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
Guess it's the first time for everything.
I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us?
There are worse things I can have. Great.
Then this one must be the exception.
Stop following me around. I don't want your business. Ugh. Oh well, can't do that forever. Dodge Clive, I taught you how to do that in the beginning of the game. Pisses me off.
Over here! This one! Sick 'em. Get him! This one!
What's it doing?
Nothing good, I'll wager.
Over here!
Too slow.
Yeah, the fire.
Get him! This
Well, this end beats fighting the other end.
Stand fast.
No, that end has fangs. Leave it alone. No, I like the other end. Go back. Oh, don't. I don't like that.
over here! This one! Get him! Attack!
Pissed off. That's never fun. Finally, holy cow. Back to the pits you go. Bye-bye. Whee! Splat.
You hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this.
I know you do.
Before the heat finishes me.
Hear, hear.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
Getting our
We won't have to.
back.
There's someone there I should very much like to see.
No.
So would I be correct to assume she is a sorceress, or is she more like a mage? Thinking face.
She has what everybody so far that's the main character has, is one of the Eolons or whatever you call them inside her. She has Shiva though. In fact, in the beginning of the game, I don't know if you were here when I started streaming it, we had to fight her and get her back from these people that had kidnapped her, so. And she had that.
Jill? I don't think she's either.
No, I'm saying Jill has Shiva in her.
Right, but Zero is asking that she'd be a sorceress or
Oh, you
a
mean
mage.
almost like a class.
Yeah, her
I don't
class.
know.
I
Wow,
don't
I'm
think she
stupid.
is, actually.
She has a sword, so she
But-
might be like, almost, I hate saying it, a rogue, or...
She does wield a sword, however, she does not have, like, curing capability, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Then again, she can tap into that side and use ice, so...
But he can tap in and use fire.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Tippity tappers. No. You know, they've all been saying Clive has the blessing of the Phoenix, but what if it's honestly just Ifrit giving him the firepower instead?
No, because he does have the Phoenix.
Oh, so he has both of them, or just
He
part
has
of
the
it?
blessing of the Phoenix
Oh.
because
I'm
Josh,
so glad you're safe.
or whatever his name is,
Joshua?
Joshua has the Phoenix.
Ah, okay.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady, but I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
Oh, that sounds fun.
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
That sounds gross, whatever he's doing.
Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
Those are not from Marley. They're not the same kind.
This way.
I have a feeling there are no true classes in this game. Everyone is able to summon something, but there really is no set class.
Yeah, I
Not
kind
that
of
I
feel
see.
that too.
You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life.
Oh, okay, so it's just a world of magic users then. Okay, smiling face with sunglasses.
Kinda, sorta, maybe. Like, yeah. I know what you mean, though. Earlier Final Fantasies used to have like a dark mage and a red mage and
the white mage
fighter and the white mage and all those wonderful things. Yeah. Although I do think I'm ending it here. Really getting hungry, and I know the neighbor is still doing stuff in his yard. It's really loud with his backhoe. So I think I will end it here today.
A disappointed face.
I know. I also have something to do at 2 and probably need to get lunch in for everybody
I don't know
and
if it's
things.
so much magic users and special people. No, she's abandoning us, loudly crying face.
Poor Zero.
TC Pixel and all in chat.
I know. I'll be back Thursday, I promise. Not sure what I'm doing, but it's probably
have a great
this.
day, Pixel smiling face with open hands. Have a great day, everyone. Smiling
No
face
problem.
with
I'll see you guys
sunglasses, hot
around, and you
beverage.
guys got Mikey later.
Thanks for the stream, Pix. Smiling face
No
with
problem.
hearts.
You guys have a
Thanks for the
wonderful day, and
stream.
thanks for
Beautiful.
joining in.